Welcome back. It's your best friends. It's Austin. And
It's Sean.
what's up, brother?
What's up? How you doing?
I am pretty good. I'm kind of tired right now, but
Oh, really?
yeah, that's just like in this moment. But
Gotcha.
over the recent past, which is I think what you're asking, pretty good.
I would assume, yeah, like a week,
Yeah,
roughly.
good. Week,
Good,
good. Right
good.
now, tired.
Yeah, that's fair. Good. Glad to hear that.
How are you?
Uh, I'm really
What's
good.
the human thing to do here? Oh yeah, ask how he is.
What is the human thing? I'm really good. I had a really good week. You ever have those weeks that's just like, how do I put this? You have like way more energy and like motivation than normal, and it like kind of startles you like in your head that you're just like, huh, I'm in like a really good mood this week and like really got a lot more energy than normal and I'm really in it this week. But it's like this is weird but sick.
um, I don't notice like big swings like that. I do know what you're referring to though.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That was me this week. I had like just like a crazy amount of like constant energy. I didn't feel like any like swings and crashes of energy throughout the days, and like feeling like I had constant motivation. Just like, I don't know, just been enjoying it this week.
You know what changed?
I mean, I think it's that I started a new workout routine this week. Um, I think that's what it is, to be honest. Monday I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna like start lifting weights again because I don't my like working out regiment has just kind of been like I go get a full body workout when I can. And then this week I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go lift weights Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And when I
Nice.
can go there's like a little greenway, like not far from where I live, and I'll just go for a walk there like twice a week.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, I think it's the mix of like getting up early and just like forcing myself to throw heavy shit around first thing in the morning and then going and getting sunshine twice a
Dude,
week is just like, I don't know. That's one of those things where it's like I know objectively like those are like game changers, but like once I do it again, I'm like, oh yeah, like I'm a fucking
yeah.
idiot.
Yeah, they are game changers. That is so wild. I felt such a like guilt for it's been like 9 months. I just been like ass about working out, like
Yeah.
ass, like so bad. So yeah, like worst maybe like ever, like in my whole life in terms of physical activity in the last 9 months.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, we're back.
Yeah,
Me
you back
too,
in there too?
back in there. So no slowing down from
What's
here.
your, do you have like a specific regiment?
Uh, Upper body, lower body is the only thing I'm doing. Just back and forth.
Nice. Every day?
Yeah. Nope. Twice a week.
Twice a week. Okay.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah. So, but it's intense. It's hard. It's at my house, so that's nice.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. I've been going, so like what I've been doing before this week was like I would try to get to the climbing gym because the gym membership I have is a climbing gym membership, and they have a full
Yeah.
like weightlifting area, and then they have the climbing section. And what I've been trying to do is get like 2 or 3 full body workouts a week. And I don't know, when I get up first thing in the morning to try to get a workout in, including climbing, it's usually not enough time for like when I have to like go home and actually like start work and get shit going there. So it's like I'll only climb like a handful of climbing routes. So I'm not getting good climbing reps. And then also like the full body workout just feels lazier because I'm like trying to smush a shitload of workouts into like a short amount of time. And then I get home and I'm like, well, fuck that. I feel like I didn't get as much as I could have gotten out of it. So I was just like, you know what? I feel like I don't have enough time to dedicate myself to like good climbing right now. So I'm just gonna like dedicate myself to like good workout regimen that's gonna like make me feel good. And so that's the shit.
What's the split?
I do uh biceps, triceps, and wait, no, back, chest, biceps. That's what it was. Back, chest, biceps, Monday, Thursday, and then legs, shoulders, triceps, Tuesday, Friday.
Back and forth?
Yeah.
Nice. So it's Monday through Friday?
No, it's Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, Friday.
Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Got it.
Yes.
Um, check this shit out, guys. See what that is?
Bergushi.
That's not Berkushi. Although, if you live in the Charlotte area, go to Cowfish and get some Berkushi. Shit is hilarious and cool and good. Um, there might be other Cowfish places. I don't know.
What is that? What kind of sushi is that?
That I'm glad you asked. Okay, this is fake grass. Okay,
All
all
right.
right. That's question number one, which you didn't ask. Question number two.
I could have guessed
This
it, but
is
sure.
this is sushi right here.
Okay.
And so on the inside, there's salmon and avocado. Let's see if you can see that right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. White rice, obviously.
Yeah.
Seaweed, obviously. What do you think's on top?
I have I
I
have no
have no
idea.
idea. You know that song?
Yes. I have no idea.
Good song.
I
What's
don't
that
know.
song called?
I don't. I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but it sounds like it might be.
It's not.
Oh, okay. Then my answer is I have no idea.
I looked it up today and I couldn't find it.
Wait, really?
See if you can find it for me.
Hold on, I'll see if I can find it. Tell me what's on there.
Oh,
Right now it looks like
mango.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
I know there's some mango lovers out there who listen to the podcast. I know that because of our fruit tier list. So
that's right.
if you're a mango lover, get you some sushi with mango on the top. And
That's a
then,
pretty common thing in sushi, right?
you
Like a
know,
lot of sushi.
I don't eat soy. Yeah, it's pretty decently common.
Yeah.
I don't eat soy.
Yeah.
Fuck all that. So for like forever, I was just like, yeah, sushi's like missing something, you know, but I didn't put it together that there's a ton of salt in soy sauce, right? That's probably why it tastes so good when you dip the damn sushi roll in there. Get a bunch of salt on there. So I just have been salting my sushi because I don't eat soy sauce because I don't eat soy at all.
That makes
So I've been
sense.
salting my sushi. Dude, it like replaced 95% of what I was missing from the soy sauce.
Dude, that makes so much sense. Do you still put the brain octane oil on there?
I would have today, but I fucking ran out, dude.
Dang. I have
So
like one of the
I've,
big jugs of it.
I had one of the big jugs too. It just ran out maybe
Yeah.
like 3 days ago. I've been putting coconut oil in my coffee again, just for this nostalgia and for the.
Dude, there's something nice about like whenever I go back to putting coconut oil in it. I don't know about you. Do you use the unrefined?
Yeah, I use unrefined.
Okay. I like the coconutty flavor in there. Like there's
I
something about
love
it.
it.
Once like the brain octane oil runs out and I start using coconut oil again, I'm like, you know what? I might hang out here for a little bit. The
Yeah,
coconut
me
oil
too.
slaps.
I like coconut. I like coconut oil, and it's so nostalgic to me because that's how I started drinking bulletproof coffee.
Yeah.
And like I feel like that was kind of like a nice transitional period in my life where I was like, oh shit. And it was like it was the start of a lot of diet overhauls
Yeah.
for me.
Some brain
So
stuff too.
yeah, and I was like, whoa, this is crazy.
I think probably my favorite like initial combination for coffee for me was grass-fed butter, coconut oil, and the cacao butter.
Oh, dude, I haven't had the cacao butter in there in so long. I gotta get some of
So
that.
good, so
It is
good.
unreasonably good.
Speaking of stuff for your brain, I
So
got
good.
some
I'm gonna write that down.
new nootropics
Oh,
that I'm gonna be trying this
no
week.
way.
Yeah, dude.
My article, bro. You're about to die.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Yeah, they literally just came today, so I have yet to try them. We got let's see if it will register on camera. Not very well. Cognance. It is a Nootropic Depot
Nice.
product. And Subroxy.
Damn, I don't know what either of those are.
Cognance, well, you know what Bacopa Monnieri is, right?
Yep.
Cognance is literally just Nootropics Depot's their own like derivation of Bacopa. So it's just a different kind of Bacopa. I think it hits a slightly different receptor. It's supposed to be really good for like calming you down, memory, and uplifting mood. And then the Subroxy, I didn't know too much about this, to be honest, but all the research that I was doing said it was a good like synergistic combo with Cognance in
Okay.
that it's a little bit more stimulating and it provides focus. So it's like they kind of balance each other out a little bit. So I'm excited to try these. I will keep you updated
With caffeine, right?
with caffeine. Yes. I would imagine there's part of me that thinks like Subroxy might be too much if I'm drinking coffee every day, so it might just turn into me taking Cognance and then coffee. Just because, usually the caffeine gives me the stimulation that I need. But we'll see. I'm still gonna try it anyway.
Dude, I drank. This is so weird. I don't know why it's weird. It's not that weird. If I have two coffees, normally the second one is too late, like too late in the day for my personal standards. So
Sure.
somewhere around 3:30 or 4 would be my second coffee if I have one. I had a second coffee. I think this was yesterday. Yeah, at 1:30, maybe even earlier than that. Dude, it was intense. Like I was feeling it. Caffeine is some fucking strong shit, dude.
It is. How much do you drink?
Not much anymore. I've scaled back so much. I'm only drinking a double shot in the morning, and then
Okay.
if I have another, it's a single shot of espresso in the afternoon.
Yeah,
If I
that's
have
much.
another,
I've been thinking of scaling it back, to be honest. I work from home, so literally my ability to make coffee is right in the kitchen, and I'm a
yeah,
volume of coffee kind of guy. I just like drinking coffee. So like
yeah.
I'll make the first thing I do every morning is make an entire French press, and I go through the whole thing usually by noon. And then I'll usually end up either going somewhere to work and getting another cup of coffee, or I'll make pour over in the Chemex. And that's just like that's so much caffeine. And I'm like usually like jittery, don't know what to do with all the energy. I don't know. I've been thinking about scaling it back and maybe drinking some
You know
decaf
what?
coffee in the
Yeah,
afternoon.
I was about to say if you need a second, you should just do a decaf.
Yeah.
You'll probably sleep better too.
Yeah, that's probably true too.
Decaf's definitely not good, but
No, it's not, but you know, it does the job.
there's been multiple times where I've bought decaf coffee like with that intention, and then I just don't drink it until it's past its best by date, and I just fucking
So it
throw it
just gets
away.
bad.
Yeah, it's a waste of money.
Oh, speaking of coffee, how is the coffee I got you?
The night swim,
Yeah.
it was great.
Yeah. Love
Yeah, I
that
liked it a
stuff.
lot. Um,
I started buying the counterculture coffee. I did like that.
I just got a new counterculture bean. Ah, dude, I cannot remember the fucking
I can't
name of
remember the
it,
name either.
but it's the brown one, whatever the brown one is.
I got the
Hologram? No, that's the purple one. I can't remember.
I got the dark blue one, and I've been getting them in the bigger bags. Like if you go to the
Oh,
top
nice.
shelf and they have like the
Yeah,
huge bags, I've been buying those because like $20 and you have just like way more coffee.
yeah, that's awesome. Counterculture's some good shit.
Yeah, I like it.
It's also not disgustingly expensive.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's
All
pretty
right,
good for the
well,
price.
before we jump off this topic, let me do my article.
Oh,
And this
let's go.
article comes with a game. I think we
Yes, you
should
do
do
have sharing
this.
privileges.
Oh, it does. Okay, nice.
I didn't know if this was the game.
No, no, no. The game is we were talking about Chat GPT recently, right? The game is called Chat GPT or Nah. Okay. So
Oh
I copy
no.
pasted an article from my browser, and you need to decide. And I put it in my notes because I was like, how am I gonna show him that this is or isn't a real article or is or isn't from ChatGPT? And I landed on I'll just copy paste whatever the thing is, and I'll put it in my notes on my phone or on my iPad, and then I'll pull up the notes. We'll read through it together, and then you have to decide if this is Chat GPT
I
or
love this.
nah.
I love
Okay.
this game. This is so
Let me get
fun.
a nice
Okay.
bite of sushi real quick. Real quick.
By the way, the name of that song is No Idea by Don Tolliver.
Oh fuck.
So,
Whoops.
yeah,
Okay, give me 2 seconds and then I'll be ready.
sounds good.
Got to get the most important thing up.
I have no Oh, I know what you're getting at.
Do you? Do you
Maybe.
know? Do you?
Ah,
Oh my God, dude. Would you
look
look
at
at that?
that.
It's blue over here. It's green over there. It's white down here. That's amazing.
That is
This is
amazing.
cloudmusicsuite.com. If you want to learn an instrument, this is the place to be.
I often
Start an
do.
account, browse instructors, check out who's got what, message an instructor, email an instructor, whatever you want to do. Check out the blog. Some free info on here. Free.
Look
It's
at
free
that.
for $0. All right.
It's pretty
Anyway,
great. I'd go
thanks.
there.
Thanks, Cloud Music Suite, for sponsoring this episode. Here we go. Title: ChatGPT or not. So this is a biohacking article. All right. So I'm just going to read the first paragraph here. And if you want to read along, we've got the image here on the screen.
Yeah.
Biohacking is the practice of using science, technology, and lifestyle modifications to optimize your body and mind for peak performance. The term biohacking is relatively new, but the concept has been around for centuries. From fasting to meditation, people have been experimenting with ways to improve their physical and mental well being for millennia. In this blog, we'll explore what biohacking is, how it works, and some of the most popular biohacking techniques being used today. Okay. Got any first takeaways? Remember, you're trying to figure out if this is ChatGPT or not.
Okay. So takeaways as far as like whether or not I think this is ChatGPT or just takeaways on the topic.
Either.
Okay. I mean, as far as the topic goes, I've been following biohacking as a concept for a few years now, and man, I've had this on my brain like all week, so it's so funny that this is the topic that we're talking about because I got some nootropics. I listened to a podcast this morning about the whole which we've already talked about it, but the whole Liver King situation about um him coming clean, literally, I guess.
Supposedly.
Supposedly. Um and yeah, I don't know. I think it's important for people to experiment with stuff like this and also to not um be so resistant when people do something that's considered out of the norm. I think that's what is important about biohacking, and I think that's what's cool about it. I will say, just kind of glossing over the content of this article, it feels like it's going to be a chat GPT. That I'm leaning towards that.
All right. Well,
Uh,
let's keep on going and we'll
let's
see.
keep on going.
Okay. And next little section, what is biohacking? Biohacking is the process of using science and technology to enhance your physical and mental performance. It's based on the idea that your body and mind are highly adaptable and can be optimized to function at their best. Biohackers use a variety of tools and techniques to achieve their goals, including supplements, diet, exercise, sleep, and technology. How does biohacking work? Biohacking works by identifying areas of the body and mind that are not functioning optimally and then implementing changes to improve their performance. For example, if someone is experiencing brain fog and difficulty focusing, a biohacker might try a nootropic supplement
Ooh.
to enhance cognitive function. Alternatively, if someone is having trouble sleeping, they might try wearing blue light blocking glasses.
Oh,
Link in
that's
the
crazy.
description. Okay.
Yes.
TrueDark. Go get you some blue light blocking glasses from TrueDark. Best in the game.
Yes.
Or, back to the article, using a sleep tracking app to improve their quality of sleep. What are the most popular biohacking techniques? Okay, so it says there are many, blah, blah, blah. Some of the most popular, I'll just list the five and then we can talk about different ones. Intermittent fasting, nootropics, cold exposure, biofeedback, and sleep optimization. Okay. What do you think if you had to rank if you had to rank these in terms of most bang for your buck and most important to do, what would you do that? 1 through 5.
Sleep is number one. I think sleep is like, if you don't have your sleep in check, like everything else is gonna fall out of
Oh yeah,
whack.
all this is a waste of time.
You're not gonna have the energy for intermittent fasting. Your body's gonna want to eat more because it just doesn't have the energy from sleeping. You're not gonna have the energy to go to work out. So yeah, I will say, let's see. Intermittent fat, no. I'll say cold exposure. Yikes. I'm between intermittent fasting and cold exposure. I'll say intermittent fasting next because that's all about getting your body into, oh shit, what's that state called? It's basically the state where your body starts to clean out old
Autophagy.
autophagy. Thank you. I was gonna say hypertrophy, but that's not correct.
That's
That's
muscle
something
building.
else. Yeah, muscle building. Yeah, autophagy, where your body starts to like clean out all the old dead cells not being used anymore, all that shit, and that happens when your body is done processing, you know, all of the food that's in your system. And I think that's an important thing to do. And intermittent fasting is a good way to do that. And then cold exposure would probably be next. And then I'd put nootropics and biofeedback at the bottom because it seems to be, you know, it costs money to do those things.
Sure.
So yeah, I would say like sleep optimization and then intermittent fasting and then cold exposure, and those three in particular first, because it's like those are you can do that right now. You can
Yeah.
take a cold shower, you can intermittent fast, you can figure out how to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I get a little wary of cold exposure, maybe more than I should, just because
why?
like inflammation responses are very important. That's why. So I think when people overly ice things, um, I don't think it leads to the best outcomes. But cold exposure for the whole body, different situation in my opinion. And if it's like
Oh
scheduled
yes,
on a specific basis.
I
But when
understand what you're
people's
saying.
first inkling is to move to cold exposure, those are the same people that have the first inkling is to wear a like a wrist brace or an ankle brace or like a
Yeah.
dude. You know how controversial that is? That I feel that way. It's unbelievable, actually, to be totally honest. Like you need to move. Like you had to move it. And they're like, no, but it hurts. I'm like, I know it hurts. Like I know it hurts.
If you keep it
Trust me, I'm a
immobile
human being,
for
bro.
too long, you're gonna
Like
have issues of other sorts.
and they're going to be magnified by at
Yeah.
least a one order of magnitude. Yeah, so I get wary of people icing things. That's why I think cold exposure has to be number three. So I'm going to put the exact same order as you, but whatever. I agree. Sleep for sure. Intermittent fasting is fucking powerful, dude. Like
It really
if you haven't
is.
tried it for 30 days, put it on your calendar. 30 days if you want to change your life. Do an 8 hour eating window. Remember, 8 of the hours that you're not going to be eating, you're sleeping, dude. So it's really easy, actually. You pretty much just skip breakfast, push your lunch back a little bit.
Yeah,
Absolutely
it's
amazing.
nice. I get the best work done when I'm intermittent fasting. If I don't have any food in my system, I just feel so light.
Yes.
I feel
And for
so
those who drink
clear-headed.
bulletproof coffee, go black coffee for those 30 days. Like,
Yeah,
just try it. Just try it. It's crazy, dude.
it is crazy.
And then, yeah, I'd say cold exposure three. I think biofeedback, I think this definition is kind of ass. You don't have to have a device for biofeedback. Like I remember when I was a young, a little knee high to a grasshopper, a young lad. My mom was like, you can feel your heartbeat if you like lay against the
Oh,
ground or if you put your back on the wall. And I don't know if she was like trying to teach me how to like, be aware of it or if it was just like a cool thing. Regardless, it helped me be like hyper aware of it. And I was like, this is super cool. So I can notice like when my heart rate increases. I can notice when my breathing rate changes. I can notice when uh it's harder to breathe or easier to breathe. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like there's different things you can do in terms of biofeedback that are free. Like you can just feel your pulse for a little bit. Like that's free.
That is true. That wasn't where my head went. I definitely went towards the, the Fitbits and the Aura rings and shit, which are pretty neat. Like I've
Yeah.
considered getting an Aura ring to like
I
measure
also
my
considered
sleep.
getting an Aura ring until I did some research on it. Kendall and I like sat and we were like just researching it. I don't know, man. Seems kind of like a money grab.
How so?
Because it's like in order to get access to your data, you have to have a fucking subscription.
What? Really?
Yeah, bro.
Damn, I didn't
Like you can get a
realize
light,
that.
basically a light version if you buy the ring, and then you pay like a 12.99 a month subscription, which is
Oh,
not super cheap.
that's bogus. In that case, I'd
Yeah.
prefer to get Whoop. I don't know if you've heard of Whoop, but it's like
I've heard of it, but I
it's
don't know anything
just a
about it.
subscription. So they get you a strap. The strap itself is free, I think, and it's a subscription that is steeper than the Aura Ring subscription, but you don't have to pay for the strap. And it does more than just like sleep. It will track heart rate, your like physical activity, a bunch of like other metrics too. And that seems like it'd be a better device. But yeah,
I'm
I don't know.
call me skeptical, but I just don't know exactly how valuable they are. I guess they're as valuable as what you do with the data.
Yeah, it depends on the person and what motivates you and what you do with the data. Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know. I think it's interesting to see what you do with your sleep. I used to have like a smartwatch that would track your sleep and you could set an alarm on it. And what it would do is it would wake you up 30 minutes before that alarm, like but within the 30-minute window of before the alarm that you set, and it would like
Sleep.
track when your like lightest sleep was and wake you
Yeah,
up there.
sleep cycle.
Sleep cycle is yeah, that's right. That's the
Yeah,
iPhone app.
great one.
It's very good.
Well, let's go back to this real quick. It says
Yeah.
nootropics. I would put using the biofeedback definition of doesn't have to be technology. I will put it at 4, and then I'll put nootropics at 5. Not because they're like ass, but because like, I mean, these are like the cherry on top.
Yeah, there's
I would put
supplements,
other things before nootropics still, like exercise. Like I don't know why exercise is on here.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
But like lift heavy shit that's somewhere between 80 and 90% of your 1 rep max at least once a week
Yeah.
on a specific lift or multiple lifts. I would put that over nootropics. I would also put walking around over nootropics. I would also put sunlight over nootropics. I'd also put sunlight over cold exposure.
It's all the primal tenants.
Oh my God, yeah, you're right. I like Liver King. He just has a different way of going about things than most people.
Yes.
I don't hate him though. But yeah, nootropics are pretty damn sick. Says here most popular nootropics are caffeine, L-theanine, and creatine. I have heard that creatine is actually
a good
pretty good nootropic.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Caffeine for sure. L-theanine is pretty good.
You still taking that?
No, I was about to ask you, are you still taking that?
I'm not.
I haven't. I don't feel like I've like needed it.
Yeah.
I haven't needed the caffeine stabilization.
That's fair.
Except for yesterday, I guess.
Yeah, I've thought about getting some more. I don't know. I'm gonna try these new nootropics that I just got. And see how I feel about those. But yeah, I might add L-theanine to the stack too at some point. Again, it's a good one. It's a good one to keep in the back pocket.
It is. Oh, dude, I just got a new supplement. A couple new supplements as well. First of all, let's talk about those after we do this.
Okay, sounds good.
We'll finish up the conclusion. You want to dive into any of these 5 real quick or no?
I will say I learned something. Where did I hear about this? I read something about cold exposure that I found interesting, which is that like most people will do like ice baths after a workout. But I heard there was like a study that came out that said it's actually better to do an ice bath before your workout, because when you do it after your workout, it like disrupts hypertrophy and like stops your muscles from being able to build. But if you do it beforehand, it like preps your muscles in a particular way for the stress that it's about to endure, which I found interesting.
Interesting. I definitely knew for sure that it stops the hormetic effect.
Yeah.
Of working out to a certain extent. It blunts all the hormesis that you just started by working out. So yes, I've definitely heard cold exposure after is not a good idea. And that's why I think after injury or right after you hurt yourself in some kind of way, not a good idea, in my personal opinion, for most things. Also, vitamin C, you're not supposed to take vitamin C within a 4-hour window of working out for the same reason, right?
What? Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Because it like pulls down hormesis. It's very anti-inflammatory. But you need the inflammation in order to push the nutrients into the muscle cells.
Right. Damn. Interesting. I did not know that.
Dude, also something interesting. We keep saying that word. Something else that is damn it, I can't think of another synonym for it.
Intriguing.
Okay. Whenever you're in hot water and then you get out, do you think your body temperature goes down, or do you think your body temperature goes up when you get out of like a hot tub or something?
I mean, I think it goes down.
It goes down.
Yeah.
You have a big thermal dump.
Yeah.
And then the opposite happens when you get out of the cold. So this makes sense to me from like just a thought standpoint. I know it's best to work out at your like you're literally ideally supposed to find what time of day do you have the highest body temperature. For most people, it's the same, but you need to figure out like what time of day do you have the highest body temperature. So this is where biofeedback could help you. You're supposed to work out when you have the highest body temperature. So
Mm.
if cold exposure, if you do it right before you work out, then right when you get out of the cold, you have a large increase
You have a
in
jump.
your
Yeah.
core body temperature. So that makes sense to me.
Oh, yeah, that's interesting. I didn't think
I hope
about
it
it that
says
way, but
something
that
about
makes
that
sense.
in that study.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'll see if I can find it and
Um,
send it to you.
yeah, I'd
It's
like to see
interesting.
it. There was something else that I just thought of that ran away from my brain.
I think it
Oh,
was
dude,
more. I
it
think
was
it was
like,
Derek from More Plates, More Dates talking about
oh
it.
heck yeah, what did you
Yeah.
love that guy? What I was gonna say was that when you were talking earlier about like, oh, you just like feel better, dude. There's more adrenaline in your bloodstream whenever you're working out more and
Yeah.
doing things that are like difficult. That's why one of the
Yeah.
reasons at least. Like, there's more adrenaline just chilling,
Yeah.
it's like moving around through your bloodstream.
It's
Anyway,
crazy. It's crazy how
it
it
is
can
crazy.
push into like sedentary activities too. You know what I mean?
Pretty wild, super wild.
Yeah.
All right, Sean, what's the final version or the final verdict, I should say?
This is a
Is this
Chat
Chat GPT or
GPT
no?
article.
You're for sure 100%.
Yeah.
Damn, this is a Chat GPT article.
Yes. Dude,
Dude,
it
you knew it
feels
from the first
so
month or first month. What? First paragraph.
it feels like if I had to in middle school write a paper on biohacking. Like
Yeah.
the wording of it feels like they took a couple sentences from a couple different Wikipedia articles and just copied and pasted it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's probably what they did.
Yeah. So it felt like a bot wrote it. Where'd you get
Pretty
it?
good.
Or
What?
did you just go to Chat GPT and be like, write me a biohacking article? Is that what you did?
Yep.
Nice. I like this. I like this concept.
I
I
said
thought I thought you found it from
I
a
said write an article about biohacking.
I I I thought it was gonna be from an actual source because like I guess some companies are starting to use Chat GPT for writing articles. Um,
They shouldn't.
nobody with like, you know, the best credibility to be fair, but some people are. I think I heard BuzzFeed is using it a lot for their articles, but that
Sounds
kind of
right.
makes sense to me because a lot of their articles are pretty like,
Low hanging fruit.
yeah, yeah. So, yeah, I don't
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
know. Hot. Oh man. What do you think the best workout split is? I mean, there isn't one, but if
The
we
one that
played
you
in the
can stick to.
space,
The one that
oh,
you
okay,
stick to.
is that your answer? Okay,
I have a better answer, but that's my real answer.
that is, yeah. I mean,
I'll play your game.
yeah, play my game with me. Play in the space with me. I'm because I agree with that. I think we've talked about it before. It's just like, you know, you don't got to be calorie restrictive and keto and follow an intense diet and shit like that. It's just like if you can follow something and be consistent about it, that's the important thing. That's the same thing with fitness.
Okay. What's the best workout split? What's the goal?
Strength.
Oh man. Okay. I'm gonna put it into 4 days, maybe
Okay.
5. Okay. Day one, I'm gonna go by movements first. So you can label them however you want to label them, but I'm gonna label them as day 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So day one, squat. Day two, bench. Day three, deadlift. Day four, overhead press. Cool.
Yep.
On the squat day, I would do either back squat or front squat, depending on what your strength journey is. Are you on the Olympic side? Probably front squat. Are you on the powerlifting side? Probably back squat. After that, I would do the other one, whatever I'm not doing as my main focus, and I would start more volume work right after that. So it would be like heavy sets of 3 for 5 sets, heavy sets of 2 for 5 sets, heavy sets of 5, something like that. And then every now and then test a 1 rep max once every 6 weeks, once every 8 weeks, something like that. And then after that, move into volume work for the squat day. Probably would be either the front squat or the back squat, whichever one you didn't do as your primary lift. And then right after that, I would go into walking lunges. And then after that, I would do some kind of hamstring movement. Don't care what it is. Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
Yep. And then on the bench day, I would do flat bench, assuming most people are working on flat bench. Some form of an incline after that.
Dumbbell or
And then
barbell?
for strength, barbell for sure. You don't like that answer? If you're ever going to compete, I mean, you got to do barbell.
That's true.
Yeah. I'd be fine with the next variation after that of the day being with dumbbells.
Okay.
So if you move to volume work,
Or volume
second,
work. Yeah.
yeah, dumbbells. I like dumbbells. They let you move freer. Cool with that. And then I'd probably do a pullover, like Arnold Schwarzenegger classic
Oh yeah.
dumbbell pullover after that. And then some form of like pretty fucking hard, heavy tricep work. As much as you're feeling, as much as you want. That's what I would say. And
Was it you
then
who I was talking to about the weird, like, you also get the thing that I get whenever I do tricep work where it feels like my elbow is going to explode?
why is your elbow gonna explode?
I don't know. Whenever I
What
do any
movements
kind
are
of
you
like,
doing?
if I do like if I do like a cable machine, like tricep pull downs, it feels like my elbow is going to explode.
Even just like in front of your body?
Yep.
A lot of people get that when they go overhead.
I get some of that too when I do it overhead. But if I just do this guy, it does not feel good on my elbows.
That's weird.
It is very weird.
We should diagnose that in person.
Sounds good. I feel like I can't remember if it was you or someone else I was talking to about it, because I feel like I remember somebody told me to like do some kind of body motion to get me into like this position and do it that way, but maybe not.
I mean, technically irrelevant.
Sure.
Still the same. Still the same thing. Still extending your
It
arm
still
with
hurts my elbow. So
alone. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That should have been question 1 before they told you to do that. When you do this, does it hurt your elbow? Yes. Oh, okay. Don't do that either.
Yeah.
Anyway, anyway, the next day will be rest. On deadlift day, it would be deadlift and then a glute exercise, probably kettlebell swings, and then upper back work. So either rows or weighted pull ups, and then bicep work after that, or grip work, depending on the day, whatever you're feeling. Let some old classic bicep curls, or dead hang, single arm dead hang, shit like that. And then overhead press day would be overheads and then like specific delt work. So like shoulder work, rear delt work, make sure you're not fucking yourself from all the pushing you're doing. And then laterals, classic. And then I personally like to hold shit over my head for a very long time and then move back and forth. So either
it's like
literally just locked
overhead
out
farmer's
at the
carry
top.
kind of thing.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know what that
Type
would be
deal.
called.
I don't know. Weighted overhead carry.
Weighted overhead carry.
Yeah. Shit's classic. I mean, if you can hold your body weight above your head and walk around, like you have a strong core for sure. So
100%.
Yeah. That'd be my split. And then if there's a 5th day, it would be accessory day. Whatever the fuck you want to do. Just have fun.
Just have fun. Play basketball.
Sure.
Nice.
Or you can still lift. But with no goal.
Favorite lift?
Yeah. No goal.
Okay. That's fair. Makes
Not
sense.
pushing it to the extreme in terms of strength, just fucking around.
Yeah. I like it. I was just curious. I wrote that down in my notes because I was thinking about working out.
I would also put push pull legs up there for best ever. And on pull day, I have to start with deadlifts in order for push pull legs to be the best, in my opinion.
On pull day, is that what you said?
Yeah,
Why?
because it's a pull.
Well, why first?
Oh, I mean, because it's the fucking hardest movement of a pull day, that's for sure.
Because it's a pull. Uh, yeah, no, that makes sense. It is deadlifts are hard.
Yeah, so if I did push pull legs, first movement for me would be squat, deadlift, and then overhead press. I like overhead press a lot more than bench press. Maybe that's why I have a small ass chest.
I hate bench pressing with a barbell. It hurts. I don't know.
Another one that hurts.
It doesn't feel good to me. Maybe it
I think
doesn't
you just
hurt.
gotta.
It's not pain. I shouldn't have said hurt. It feels uncomfortable in comparison to like using dumbbells. Dumbbells.
I feel like no one's
way
ever
more
put you in the
comfortable.
right position before.
I mean, that's possible.
I thought the same thing for a very long time
Okay.
until I was just like, you know what? How about I just watch a bunch of videos and find finally someone who like actually helps me in terms of the positioning.
Yeah.
And I haven't thought that ever since.
Makes sense.
Mark
Yeah, I
Ripito
don't
is a
know.
good one.
Who?
Mark Ripito.
Okay. I'll look into that.
He's great.
Yeah, I don't know. The dumbbells just feel so much better to me. That bench press is the only one for that. Everything else I prefer with a barbell. I don't like doing overhead press with dumbbells. Prefer to
No,
do it
me
with
either.
do a military press with a barbell.
Yeah,
Squats, deadlifts.
definitely. Definitely. Yeah.
So, yeah.
I've had to deadlift with dumbbells before. It's not ideal.
Yeah, same. The gym that's at this apartment doesn't have a barbell. So if I ever do it, I know, dude. I'm glad the climbing gym is like 10 minutes away from me because
That's so dumb.
it's, yeah, I know. Some of the machines that they have too, I'm like, you could have just bought a squat rack.
Really?
You could have
What
bought
is
a
it?
couple.
Oh
Oh,
God.
like one of those big machines for your chest that has like a seat on one side for your chest and on the other side it has a seat for something else. Like it's like a really, really big machine
I don't know.
for, yeah, I don't know.
Is it like a chest press on one side and then like
Yeah.
a pec deck
Oh, it
on the
might be
other?
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that's not cheap. Can't you just do flat dumbbell flies
But they also,
instead of buying a whole ass pec deck?
that's what I'm saying. And then they also have like a cable machine on the other side of the gym. So I'm like, why don't you just keep the cable machine and then get
Yeah.
rid of that and replace it with a squat rack?
I feel like it's funny that like a lot of those machines are like body bodybuilders finishing machines. So like the last, 30% of their workout after they've done the actually important shit that actually moves the lever for them, then they do like this specific isolation work. I feel
Yeah.
like that somehow made it into the 100% of most gyms. Like home 100% of most gyms is like these super specific extreme isolation machines. And it's like, what happened to the deadlift? What happened to the fucking overhead press?
That's
What happened to
so true.
rows?
Yeah, I prefer the barbell and the
Yeah,
dumbbells.
like a row machine, cool, it's fine, but
Did
you
you
could
ever
just do rows and then do the row machine for a finisher.
yeah. Did you ever get a dumbbell set? I know you said you were planning on getting one.
Oh, not yet, because I'm a bitch.
That's right. No, I'm just kidding. You'll get there.
Probably this summer.
Nice. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
can't wait.
Hell yeah, brother.
It'll unlock like another level of shit to do in the
Yes.
garage gym, so I'm excited for it.
Just put a climbing wall in there.
Damn, that's a lot of space. Can I get some other stuff out of there first?
Nice.
Nice. Well, I feel like we hit all our thoughts of the week.
Yeah,
Feel like we hit everything. I
I've
was
been
about to
thinking a
ask
lot
you,
about those
but
things. So
yeah,
that's pretty
this is
much
a
my
good
thoughts of
one.
the week. Yeah.
We had Goblin Mode episode number 2 last week. We were very low energy.
Yes.
This
Hope you
one's a
enjoyed
lot
it.
less.
But this one,
Oh, I forgot to tell you about my new supplements. Let me cap it off with
oh
that.
yes.
So, well, number one, I got a sleep induction mat.
Yes. Yes.
I think it's pretty cool. I don't think it's life changing, but I think it's cool.
It's good.
I definitely am pretty damn sleepy after sitting on it for a while. To be fair, I get sleepy really, really fast anyway. So I don't know how much of that is just me being like, once I decide it's time to fall asleep, like I'm done.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah. I also, which this makes no sense, I guess, but there have been times where, like, if I get really busy or like on weekends where we're up later than normal, you know how you kind of like hit the second wave of adrenaline whenever you've been up too late?
Yes.
Yeah, so sometimes that happens to me, and I don't want it to happen as we wind up through the last 8 weeks of the marching season that we're teaching. So I bought two sleep supplements, and both of them, which is this is crazy because I'm normally not a melatonin kind of guy. Both of them have melatonin in them. So
No.
one has zero point 0.3, and they're just for like one, I want to take them before I need them just to see like what happens, to see if I like them and if they work. So I've messed with the one that has zero point 0.3 milligrams of melatonin, which is like a
That's
teeny,
barely
teeny, teeny
anything.
tiny
Yeah.
dose.
It's not
Yeah.
that
And
bad.
then it
That, if
also
anything, that'll just
has
motivate your body to start producing it at a particular time.
probably, and then it has L-theanine as well. And then I think it has like, shit, passion fruit, maybe passion fruit flower. I can't remember. And then the other one is like 3 milligrams of melatonin, which is still not a lot, but 5 milligrams is like what normal people would take. Some people take that like every day, but the other one has 3 milligrams. So I haven't taken that one yet. Haven't really needed to, but yeah, but I have them just in case. And then the last thing is a PQQ and CoQ10 supplement that comes in an ampule called Unfair Advantage from Dave
Oh, we
Asprey.
got unfair advantage. How is it? Have you taken
I
it
think
yet?
it's good. Yeah, I've taken it. I can feel it.
Nice.
It's like it's very much a like sharpening. I felt like and this might be like, I don't want anyone to feel like this is like the most life-changing thing ever, but I feel the same way about paracetams. I feel like it turns my reality into a sooner reality than a normal day, if that makes sense. And by sooner, I mean like 0.001 seconds, milliseconds.
You're
You know what
just
I'm
like a
saying?
little
Like,
bit ahead
yeah, I'm
of
just
what's
like
happening
I'm
next.
on exactly what the thing is, and it's there's no lag time at all. So that's how I felt. Only took it twice so far. I'll report back as I continue.
I had a question I was going to ask you about the um what was in the first supplement? It was zero point 0.3 grams of melatonin and something else.
Melatonin. Dude, I don't know. L-ornithine,
Oh,
L-theanine.
L-theanine.
It might have been
L-theanine.
L-theanine. It might actually, now that I'm thinking of it, it might be L-ornithine, which is
Oh,
another amino
okay.
acid. I can look it up real quick and tell
Okay.
you.
I know a lot of people take L-theanine for sleep, but what I was going to say was I don't know if you've taken it yet. If it's L-theanine, I think that they give you some pretty crazy dreams.
Really, dude, I've felt. I told Kendall the other day, like my damn dream the other night felt like I lived like 5 days. Because she said something like yesterday. I was like, yesterday? Fuck, dude, that felt like forever ago. So maybe that's what it is. Let's see. It is. Why can't I find it, dude? What is going on? Give me like
Pick up
12
some
seconds.
of that unfair advantage.
Fill this space with some something.
Um,
Okay, I found it. It
um,
is. Dude, I can't zoom in. Come on. It's L-ornithine, not L-theanine.
okay, all right.
L-ornithine.
You should get magnesium too. That is probably the best sleep
I have,
supplement I've
yeah,
ever.
I do have magnesium.
Nice,
Take, actually, I take 140 milligrams in the morning. And I take another 140 at night.
nice.
So, yeah. I also take potassium citrate in the morning,
I like it.
salt in the morning.
Wow.
Yeah, anyway.
You
All
should
right.
remember
What do we
to
do?
take some notes about how we feel about our new supplements and talk about them next week.
Idea.
Yes. Sick.
Hell yeah. All right, brother.
Shall we
Good
wrap it up?
episode. Yeah, we
Yeah, it
should.
was good. It was fun.
Yeah, I liked it. Link in the description, HomeBiotic and TrueDark. And subscribe, Patreon. First 5 patrons, we're gonna do a Minecraft live stream. Live stream.
Live
Live
scream.
stream.
For like an
I don't
hour.
know
We're
how
just
we're
gonna
gonna do that.
scream.
I have no idea how the live stream is gonna work, but we're gonna figure it out
Yeah,
after
we'll
our
figure it out.
5th patron. Okay. All right. Head over there, check it out. It's been your best friends. It's awesome. And
It's Sean.